Hello guys, this is John, and this is going to be my first video here on my new channel. This is my new voice. I've got nothing much to really talk about today because it's my first video. I was thinking for some topics, and I came up with one that, one of my favorite teachers, a couple months ago, published a book, Bailey's New Home. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see that. Right here. And it's in a series of a bunch of books, and this is the first one, and now the other series of the books have came out, and there's a link to buy the book over here on the side of the bar in one of these directions because YouTube is changing so often. So yeah, I was reading this because one of my favorite teachers wrote it, and it's about a little girl named Maggie, and all she wanted was a dog, a little golden retriever. And her little brother, she looks all over the newspapers to find, like, a dog, and she finally finds one that she likes. Looks around for a little bit about the dog, and she goes to their house. They see the dog, and she doesn't have enough money to buy the dog. She's very sad, and she asks if the owner can hold off the dog. And the owner said, "I'm sorry that she can't," and so she's very sad. And her brother Dave, she's lying in bed about to go to sleep, comes inside of her room and asks and tells her that, because Christmas is just around the corner, that, "Hey, Maggie, you can write us a letter to Santa Claus." And she thinks about the decision, and she decides, after her brother leaves, "Hey, I'm going to go write a letter." So she's laying in bed, she writes the letter, and she puts it in an envelope, addresses it, and then puts it on her desk to mail to the post office for a letter to Santa Claus the next day. And then her brother, early in the morning, comes on in when she first wakes up, and, "Did you write the letter? Did you write the letter?" All excited. He's like, "Yeah, it's over there on my table. It's by my math book." And then he's looking all around and he can't find it. So she gets up finally to show him where the book is, and she can't find it either. So she asks her parents, "Hey, did you go inside my room today?" And neither of them were like, "Yeah, I did. I saw the letter and I mailed it." None of them were. So she doesn't know what happened to the letter, and so she's all confused. So she's really confused, and she just puts it off, and then a couple weeks later, Christmas comes, and brother wakes her up, and she goes downstairs, and she opens up all of her presents. Her brother opens up all the presents, and then they hear a knock at the door. He goes over to open up the door, and he opens it up, trying to see what it was. He sees a bunch of footprints, follows them into the backyard, and they lead to a box that was labeled for Maggie. So he brings the box, brings it inside, and gives it to Maggie. And no, so she opens it up, and there's a letter, and it says, "Dear Maggie, there are some gifts that can't be left under the tree all night. I had to deliver one just for you. I hope it's what you want. Mrs. Claus helped me pick it out. Good thing the elves found your letter, and they brought it to me just in time. Remember, you have big responsibility now. I'll keep my eye on you. Merry Christmas. Love, Santa Claus." So yeah. So she opens up the box, and out comes the dog. And she's very happy. She got the dog for Christmas. And so that's the end of the book. And I'd really recommend you guys trying to get this book, even though it's not really a big book that you guys can do a book report on, but it's a good book. And as I said, you can find the link to buy the book in one of the directions on my finger pointer thing. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe. Hopefully I'll be able to make more